This video talks about our mortgage practice problems, and on the first one it says you borrow $400,000 from a mortgage company to purchase a home. You get a 25-year loan at an interest rate of 7.4%. A, what are your monthly payments? B, what is the total amount you pay back on the loan? And C, how much did you pay in interest? So at the top of the screen you can see the formula that we're using to do our mortgage calculations. This is just a basic formula for the loan, and you have in your lesson you have what each of the variables represent. So this is your formula that you're going to need to plug everything in. In this problem, A asks you for your monthly payment, and PMT stands for payment, so that's what you're looking for. So you're going to plug in numbers into all of these variables here. So I have plugged in the numbers in my formula, and you can see that 400,000 is the principal, 7.4% is the interest, so I changed it to a decimal, divided by N, which is the number of payments in a year, which would be 12. And then on the bottom, I have the rest of my formula. Again, the interest rate, the N, which is 12, the N, which is 12, and the 25, which is T for time in our years, which is 25 years. So what I did is I took the top and punched it in my calculator, and so you need to stop the video and do that, and I get 2466.67 when I round. On the bottom I punched that in, and I got this longer number here, 0.841867.055. Now you need to keep in mind when you're doing this on the smaller calculator that this is a fraction, so you need to enter it as a fraction, and you need to make sure that you put these parentheses here. For this part, you need to use the little exponential key, which looks like an arrowhead. And if you are not going to do the 12 times 25 before you put it in the calculator, make sure that you put parentheses right here around the negative and around the end of the 25 if you're going to put it in your calculator to make sure that you get the answer that I got. So now I take these two numbers, I put this one in my calculator divided by this one, and this is the number that I get on my screen. It's money, so I need to round, and in money you round to 2 decimal places, so the number past it is a 5 or bigger, so that means that I'm rounding up by 1, so when I round up by 1, this is the approximate answer that I get. So those are my monthly payments. Then it says, what is the total amount you pay back to the loan company? Well, if I'm paying $29.30 every month for 12 months for 25 years, I get a figure of $879,000. Now remember, your loan was for $400,000, so you're paying over twice the amount for this home because you had to finance it. So the last question says, how much did you pay in interest? Well, when I pay this in interest, interest is the amount you pay over and above what you borrowed. And I borrowed $400,000. I'm paying back $879,000, so I am paying $479,000 in interest.